Brother Gray Blackshear! It is an honor, absolute honor to be here tonight. Stand up and speak out, not just because of what it represents, but also to be able to share the stage with so many amazing talent. Give it up for JD Prince and everybody's performing tonight. Give it up. I was actually going to start talking about something different, but I heard on the way over here Lionel Richie's Dancing on the Ceiling. Remember that song? It's the third time I heard that song today, so I'm taking that as a sign. Let's be real, Lionel Richie would be the most annoying downstairs neighbor ever. What are they doing down there? Dancing on the ceiling. You go downstairs, you tell them to be quiet, like, how long is this party gonna last? All night long. 2 hours later, you call downstairs to tell him to shut the hell up. He's like, hello? Yes, it's you I'm looking for. I know you're high, I can see it in your eyes, I can see it in your smile. All right, I guess I was recently in DC, and it's nice to be back down south. But they legalized marijuana in DC. Anyway. Now, personally, I can't wait until they legalize weed in Georgia. Anybody else? And when I say I can't wait until they legalize weed in Georgia, I mean I literally can't wait till they legalize weed in Georgia. My weed men are here tonight. Jamal, Junebug, stand up. They don't like when I do that. Probation makes people shy. Probation makes people shy. Because once they legalize weed, the floodgates will open, right? They're going to legalize hard drugs. And once drugs are legal, they're going to have advertising and marketing, which means eventually we'll turn the television on and we'll be able to watch a commercial for crack. Turn the television on, there's going to be some blonde woman trying to tell us that her life is so much better now that she smokes crack. Turn the TV on, she's going to be like, before I started smoking crack, my apartment was so cluttered with electronics and furniture, appliances, children, joy. But after just 2 weeks on the pipe, I have all the room in the world. Camera cuts to an empty-ass apartment with like a wire hanging out of the ceiling. She's like, thanks, Crack Rock. Then celebrities will become involved with endorsements. Can you imagine Oprah Winfrey's crack show? Smoking crack is the best diet ever! You get a pipe, and you get a pipe. Katy Perry for cocaine. I'm wide awake. She's not wide awake, she's just geeked out of her fucking mind. Sorry. Speaking of celebrities geeked out of their mind, R. Kelly. When Jay called me and asked me to participate in this event, R. Kelly was actually playing on the radio. And this event is about survivors of domestic violence and sexual abuse. And I think the black community, we give R. Kelly a huge pass. I don't give him a pass. I argue with people all the time. My friends are like, R. Kelly, you peed on a 12-year-old? R. Kelly likes little girls? I had no idea. R. Kelly has been telling us through his music that he likes little girls for years. Let's recap. R. Kelly, when he was 20 years old, he married R&B diva Aaliyah. She was 15, rest in peace, baby girl. He married a 15-year-old, Aaliyah, and then he produced her first album, and he named her album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. I kind of wish that number was 3 to 5 in the state pen, frankly. These aren't jokes, this is just R&B history. This is just like unsung on stage. Then R. Kelly produced his first album. His first album was called 12 Play, playing with 12-year-olds. All of the singles that were big hits were pedophilic songs. Listen to his songs. It seems like you're ready. It seems like you're ready. It seems like you're ready. I bet you after he got caught peeing on a 12-year-old, his manager made him go back and remix that song to 2 official government forms of ID. Prove that you're ready. 2 official government forms of ID. Prove that you're ready. Your body's calling from where? Study hall? Kelly's gross, man. I'm not a fan. All right, I guess I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a man of mixed race. My mother is the whitest white lady ever. My daddy is the blackest black dude ever. So technically that makes me black. People ask me that too. Why do you call yourself black? Your mom's white, your dad's black, you're mixed. Why do you call yourself black? People ask me that. Okay, people don't ask me that. White people ask me that. And you know, I don't think, when I was a kid, I don't think I assigned myself a race. I don't think biracial children assign themselves a race. But if you are mixed and you have black features and you grow up around a whole bunch of white people, white folks will let you know what you are. White people filled me in. No racial ambiguity here at all. I remember distinctly the very first time I was called a nigger. I was in my front yard. I lived in a small town. I was the only black kid. I was 8 years old. Playing by the street. This car drove past, rolled down the window. 2 white dudes. First dude goes, nigger! Second dude goes, go back to Africa, coon. That was my moment of realization. I was like, aha, that's why my dick's so much bigger than all the other Boy Scouts in my Boy Scout troop. Nubian. And then white people are like, well, black people discriminate too, right? And honestly, to this day, I've never had a car full of black folks drive past like, cracker! Go back to England, honky! It's never happened, not even once. Now, to be fair to my white brothers and sisters, because I love you too. Just not as much. I'm kidding. I love you too. There's fucked up shit that black folks do to me that white people never do. Like, I've never ever had a white person come over to my house, hang out with me, and then when they leave, I notice all my blunt roaches are missing from my ashtray. Chad and Travis won't do that, but Jamal will get you. Jamal will get you every time. Being mixed, I notice everything. I notice dynamics. I notice the different things that people say. For instance, if you say what's up to a brother, we take that as a greeting. What's up, man? What's good? All right. If you say what's up to a white person, they take that as a question. Right. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, not much, just passing through. Love that Idris Elba. He's a beautiful man. This lady's been looking at me like, how do you know his dick was bigger than all the other Boy Scouts in the Boy Scout troop? What are they doing on those campouts? Look, I don't give a shit who knows I'm gay. My mama know. My family, my daddy, everybody's cool with me being gay now in 2018 because they have to be, it's the law. They would like to remain employed. They become accustomed to electricity in the home. Now, when I was a teenager, if I would have went to my parents when I was a teenager and been like, Mom, Dad, I'm a homosexual. My daddy would have been like, son, you're not a homosexual. You're a homeless sexual. Get the hell out of my house. Need them keys, buddy. Car keys too. It's weird, man. People throw the Bible in your face. Somebody told me gay people go to hell. Somebody told me gay people go to hell to my face. To my face. Book. Wall. Alright, it was a private message, but still. Finding that slur buried deep in my spam junk box months later was mildly distressing. No, so they say gay people go to hell, so I'm like, okay, so you're telling me that I have to go to hell because I can't act like I want to have sex with women. Because homophobes, they don't care whether you actually have sex with women, they just want us to act like we want to. So basically, here's the lie. Basically, I have to go to hell for being a bad actor. So following this logic, hell is full of bad actors. So not only do I have to burn in hell for all eternity, I have to burn in hell for all eternity chained between Keanu Reeves and Jessica Simpson? That seems harsh. Even for God, that seems harsh. Can you imagine being chained in hell for eternity next to Jessica Simpson? Every morning she's like, is this chicken or is this fish I'm eating? It's demon carcass, bitch. It's always demon carcass, Jessica. Forever and ever and ever. That's how you look at Jessica Simpson in hell. Yeah, they throw the Bible at you. They say, Greg, I can't support gay marriage because of Jesus. I was raised in the church. I read the New Testament. Jesus didn't say anything about homosexuality. However, Jesus lived an incredibly gay-friendly life. Incredible. Let's check this out. Jesus walked through the desert with a bunch of men, all men, the scourges of society, wearing sandals, a robe, performing miracles, and multiplying fish. Now, I'm sorry, but that was the exact challenge on RuPaul's Drag Race last week. You guys don't have a logo? People say that black people are more homophobic than white people. Not true. Absolutely not true. I got three of my brothers are black and 3 of my brothers are white. Black people aren't more homophobic. Black people are just louder about everything. There's this concept that black women down south don't like gay men. Again, not true. Black women down south are fine with gay men as long as they can see that shit coming. Give a sister a heads up. She'll be your best buddy. Usually when some chick finds out I'm gay, she wants to be my friend. She invites me over to her house. She wants me to hang out with her and her new boyfriend so I can tell her if her new boyfriend has gay tendencies. It's basically biological gaydar. That's what she's using me for. I'm a nice guy, I'll do it. I'll go hang out with him. I'll call her the next day like, he's straight as hell. He cannot suck ping ping at all. None but teeth. Ooh. I'm kidding. Everybody knows I'm kidding. Everybody knows straight dudes suck the best ping ping. Ooh, he didn't like that one. I know I'm going to hell. We've covered that earlier. I kind of want to go to hell just so I can materialize in hell, look around and be like, where the here am I? What the here happened? Here to the non, nigga, here to the non. There's lots of differences. I've talked about the differences between black people and white people, between straight people and gay people. There's also lots of similarities. There's things that we all do exactly the same, right? For instance, everybody is passive aggressive. Everybody is disingenuous. We've all dealt with that. Have you ever been talking to somebody and what's coming out of their mouth is so passive aggressive that your brain has to translate the intended meaning? Yeah. I call that they say, but I hear. And it goes like this. They say, let's go swim in the ocean. But I hear, let's re-enter the food chain. They say, I'm a gay Republican. But I hear I'm a queer racist. They say I love Duck Dynasty, I love Kid Rock, and I love NASCAR. But I hear I'm a queer racist. Just kidding, I know not all Republicans are queer. Racist, yes. You guys have been a really great crowd, and the energy in here is very Love Jones, and this is called Stand Up and Speak Out. So I did my stand up, and I want to speak out. What I learned in my life from James Baldwin and Toni Morrison and son of Baldwin is that misogyny, brutality against women, is the root which racism and homophobia grow off of. So you can't be super pro-black and brutalize women, or you're a hypocrite. You can't be super pro-gay and make fun of the way women look, or you're a hypocrite. If you get rid of misogyny, it's basically the idea, I'm a caveman, I'm bigger than you are, so I'm going to use my power to oppress and brutalize you. As opposed to, I'm bigger than you are, I'm going to use my power to honor and love you. So if you get rid of misogyny and you treat women right, racism and homophobia will fall away. Speak truth to power. Thank you so much.
Speak truth to power. Hey, look, that's what, hey, give it up, 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 give it up. That's what's up. Hey, look, I just got your message and what you told me, what you wanted me to say when you come up here. My bad. Well, man, this is hey, look, man, powerful speech, powerful speech. But you know, of course, I got to interview you before you go. First of all, how comedy? How did you get there? What made you jump on the stage and say, I have the ability to make people's stomach bigger? How did you do that?
Honestly, it was a defense mechanism. You know, I was a gay black kid. I had to use comedy as a defense mechanism. It was either that or, stick my thumb in people's eyes.
That was a good route. So where are you going from here? What's next? Anything that you have planned? Any other ideas? Any CDs or any CDs? I just said a CD. Wow. Anything else you have planned? What's next?
I do a lot of comedy online. I like to do parody songs. There's a few people that are here tonight that are involved in that. But we're starting something called Woke TV. And it's basically like Mad TV meets In Living Color. We want to really speak about we got a white nationalist in the White House, man. That's crazy. We got to react to that. So I think we need to use our art. You take your pain and your anger and you put it in your art.
That's real. Give them up. Just give them up for that. That's amazing. Well, you're not done yet. You're not done. So something that you said earlier, as far as with the stand up, speak out, man, in reference to how you took your pain and you made it in comedy. Can you just elaborate just a little bit more on that and just kind of encourage anyone that may be out there that may not be in this room, but just let them understand that it's okay to experience real life. It's not your fault. Like anything that you have on that.
Yeah, I think a lot of times people, well, first of all, what made me want to participate in this is when I was a kid, the people that protected me from racism were black women, and the people who protected me from homophobia were white women. So the people I saw speaking truth to power were women. So I just emulated what I saw. As far as, taking your pain and putting it into art, I think a lot of times, pain and laughter are two sides of the same coin. And you can really disarm hate if you make somebody laugh at it. So I think that's cool.
Man, that's powerful. Everybody, please give him a round of applause, man. Thank you so much, Mr. Blackshear. All right, man. Beautiful. Two back to back, one